Ever wondered how the medieval world managed to build such colossal cathedrals without the machinery and technology we have today? Welcome to an era where faith and architecture intertwined to create monuments of breathtaking grandeur. We're stepping back in time to the medieval period, a time when cathedrals were more than mere buildings. They were the heart of society, symbols of religious devotion, and embodiments of communal pride. Our journey begins in the early Middle Ages, a period deeply influenced by the remnants of the Roman Empire. The architectural style of this time, known as Romanesque, reflected this influence. Imagine structures with rounded arches, reminiscent of the grand Roman aqueducts, and massive, thick walls that promised longevity. These cathedrals were fortresses of faith, designed to withstand both time and turmoil. Yet, as sturdy as they were, these buildings had limitations. Their thick walls allowed for only small windows, making the interiors dark and gloomy. The rounded arches, while strong, limited the height of the buildings. The divine, it seemed, was constrained by earthly materials and methods. But as we journey from the early Middle Ages into the 12th century, whispers of change can be heard. A newfound understanding of mathematics and engineering began to challenge the old Romanesque style. Architects started dreaming bigger, aiming higher, and reaching for the heavens. And so the architecture evolved, transitioning from the massive solidity of Romanesque to something altogether different. A style that was lighter, airier, and pointed decidedly skyward. This was the birth of Gothic architecture, a style that would come to define the High Middle Ages. From the rounded arches and thick walls of Romanesque, we moved to pointed arches, flying buttresses, and towering spires. The cathedrals became taller, their interiors brighter, and their exteriors more ornate. They were no longer just fortresses of faith, they were ladders to heaven. As we step into the High Middle Ages, a dramatic shift in architectural style is seen. This shift didn't just change the way cathedrals looked, it changed the way they made people feel. But that's a story for the next scene. Stay tuned. Imagine a world where the sky's the limit, literally. A world where architects and engineers dared to reach for the heavens, creating structures unlike anything seen before. Welcome to the era of Gothic architecture, an epic of innovation and grandeur that would redefine the very essence of cathedral construction. The roots of Gothic architecture can be traced back to the mid-12th century, blossoming from the sturdy, heavy-set Romanesque style. With a desire to build higher and create structures that seemed to touch the heavens, the architects of this era turned to pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses. These elements are the defining features of Gothic architecture, and they were revolutionary. Pointed arches allowed architects to build taller structures without increasing the width. The pointed shape distributed the force more evenly, allowing for a more slender and graceful design. Ribbed vaults, on the other hand, were the cornerstone of the cathedral's ceiling. They were intersections of 2 to 3 barrel vaults, providing a framework that allowed for a lighter, more open space. The ribs bore the load, allowing the walls between them to be thinner and thus, more windows could be incorporated. And then, the flying buttresses. These external arch supports counteracted the outward thrust of the high, heavy ceilings. They allowed the walls to be thinner and higher, making room for larger windows and creating an airy, ethereal atmosphere inside the cathedral. Speaking of light, Gothic architecture made an art of it. Large stained glass windows were an iconic feature of this style, filling the interiors with a kaleidoscope of colors and bringing biblical stories to life. The use of natural light was not just practical, but also symbolic, representing the divine light of God illuminating the sacred space. These engineering breakthroughs not only allowed for grander structures but also brought a different kind of aesthetic appeal, changing the face of cathedral architecture forever. This was a time when human aspiration met architectural innovation, resulting in structures that were not just buildings, but a testament to the human spirit and its ceaseless quest for beauty, grandeur, and a connection with the divine. The zenith of medieval cathedral architecture is not merely about height and grandeur. It's a testament to the human spirit, a testament to the time when these towering structures served as the heart of society, transcending the realms of religion to become hubs of education, culture, and community. Imagine for a moment the medieval era. A world where cathedrals were the tallest buildings in sight, the very center of towns and cities. They were more than just places of worship. They were the lifeblood of society. Cathedrals were the universities of their day, where scholars gathered to debate and share knowledge. They were also social hubs, where townsfolk convened for markets, festivals, and even court sessions. Let's take a journey through some of the most iconic examples. Notre Dame de Paris, a marvel of French Gothic architecture that has survived calamities and time itself. Its intricate facade and flying buttresses encapsulate the aesthetic and technological advances of the period. Then we have the Chartres Cathedral, a masterpiece that houses one of the most extensive collections of medieval stained glass. Its labyrinth, designed for contemplative walks, is a testament to the cathedral's role as a place of learning and meditation. And let's not forget Salisbury Cathedral, an English gem with the tallest church spire in the United Kingdom. Its cloisters and chapter house were bustling centers of community life. These cathedrals stand as a testament to the architectural and engineering prowess of the medieval world. They remind us of a time when faith, community, and knowledge intertwined in the heart of society. The echoes of these medieval masterpieces still resonate today. They reverberate through the centuries, their influence felt in the architectural and engineering principles that shaped the structures that followed. The soaring spires, the intricate stonework, and the vast, cavernous interiors of these cathedrals have left an indelible mark on our built environment, a testament to the ingenuity and vision of those who came before us. These medieval marvels were more than just places of worship. They were the embodiment of a society's values, aspirations, and collective identity. They were the physical manifestation of a profound spiritual faith, and their architectural language spoke volumes about the people who built them. The principles of balance, symmetry, proportion, and harmony that were so masterfully employed in these cathedrals continue to guide architects and engineers today. Their influence can be seen in the design of modern skyscrapers, bridges, and even in the layout of our cities. But beyond their architectural legacy, these cathedrals are also invaluable historical artifacts. They are windows into our past, offering insights into the social, cultural, and religious life of the Middle Ages. Their preservation is of paramount importance, not just for the aesthetic pleasure they provide, but also for the wealth of knowledge they hold. In their magnificence and grandeur, medieval cathedrals continue to inspire and awe, a tangible link to our past and a timeless symbol of human ingenuity.